This is Sean Bigga. Shout out to my brother Mikey T, the movie star. You can find me at the Bigga Picture, it's spelled Bigga. Please like, subscribe, all the things that these guys tell you. It would really greatly be appreciated, and you would definitely enjoy. And also, Mikey T, the movie star. Those that haven't subscribed and like.
I wanted to ask, before that encounter with Troy Ave, were you familiar with his career? Is it something
Oh,
you kept up with?
absolutely, absolutely. Um, I followed Troy Ave. I used to get all his mixtapes when he first came out. I liked his music. I was a follower of his music. You know, um, prior to the drama that he went through.
What was your take on Troy Ave actually saying in the lyrics on his mixtape that he would take the stand, and then eventually he ended up taking the stand?
He broke the rules. I mean, you know, um, that's not no shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? That's not no shot at him. But what we it's a tricky game, and the lifestyle that we come up in, that he was portraying to the people up into that moment that he was a part of. When me and you get into a beef, Mikey T, and we both decide to attack each other, or handle it in a street manner, and you get the upper hand on me, it's not for me to run and tell the authorities on you, or testify on the authorities on you. We got to keep it, where it's at. I don't promote any of that stuff. I'm against it all, but the streets is the streets. The rules are the rules that was sketched in the play before any of us. And understand those rules is just a certain integrity that a man has. It's a certain integrity that any man should have. So, once you, again, if we both go into combat of some sort, and somehow, I might get the upper hand on you, instead of running and telling the authorities, in that world, it come back. It's for me to come back and deal with that situation again. Not to run and tell the authorities. And that exact situation, then he was the initiator. So even by him being the initiator, he brought upon that situation. Now, I know what they say that, I'm not talking about the back and forth, YouTube, stuff that these guys do and what they call it trolling. I stay very careful of stuff like that. That's why I told you I would slander nobody, because I come from that real world. Some people perpetrate that, but they're not exactly what they say they are, and when you come from that world, yes, you already know trolling could lead to something, Somebody troll me, the man in me, the spirit wrestles against the flesh. The flesh part of me would take hard offense to something like trolling. And if I could get to you, I would, but I pray to God and I ask him, and that's where the tears come in, to allow me to turn the other cheek, which is, when I was a child, I thought that was the most outlandish thing that I could ever hear. I thought when I used to see Martin Luther King and his movement, pretty much react that situation with they would be attacked and spit on and dogs sick on them and them hit and they wouldn't fight or they wouldn't do anything. I used to think that was so, that could never be me. You know what I'm saying? That, but as I got older, I realized, do you know how much bravery that it takes to actually go through those same incidents and might have the power to react? Because when you look at the situation, Martin Luther King could have turned that whole situation into something different. He could have told the people, we fighting. And he would have had a stronger movement than Malcolm X, but by him turning the other cheek, it did something for the movement that was impeccable. It exposed the people, the very people who was doing that to them. It wasn't like a fight back. It went down in history like, how can you attack someone who's not trying to fight you? You know what I'm saying? How can you attack someone that's not what they're trying to do to you? So that's my take on that situation.
All right, so Sean, I got this segment that I do. It's called This or That. I'm going to give you two options. I need you to choose one. You know what I'm saying? If it comes down to it, you can't. I mean, you can do what you want. You're Sean Bigga. You know what I'm saying? But you ready to do this?
Of course.
Big L or Joel Santana?
Are you kidding me? Big L.
DMX or Tupac?
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. All right, let's say DMX.
All right, I respect that. Brownsville or Far Rock?
They both are monsters, in itself. I would have to say Brownsville because it's more legendary that we know of. Far Rock might be just far out there, but Brownsville is like the home of legendary gangsters that we know of.
BJ's or Foot Locker?
Foot Locker.
Beef patty with cheese or chopped cheese?
For me, neither. I don't eat meat.
Bronx River or Sound View?
That's another tough one. It's another tough one. Ooh, that's another tough one. I would say Bronx River.
Hassan Campbell or Doggy Diamonds?
For me, I would say Doggy Diamonds. I, I respect more of what he stands for, what his platform stands for. So for me, I would say Doggy Diamonds, and that's no shot to Hassan Campbell. You know what I'm saying? Even though he said some disparaging things about me when things went down, it's no shot to him. I'm saying Doggy Diamonds because Doggy Diamonds seem to stand a little bit on a different type of ground and drink from a different type of water.
Whack 100 or Suge Knight?
Suge Knight.
Bad Boy or Death Row?
It probably an unfair comparison because Bad Boy had a much longer run than Death Row had. So Bad Boy,
The Outlaws or Junior Mafia?
the Outlaws.
K Slay or DJ Clue?
Oh, that's tough. Both legends, but that's a tough one. They're both legends, but I have to look at the effect. When you ask me, I have to look at the effect on the game. Clue doesn't get his full recognition for his effect on hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Neither does K Slay, but would there be a K Slay all the way if there wasn't a DJ Clue? Like DJ Clue laid the foundation for so many, artists that, you know, so many DJs that came after him. DJ Clue go all the way back to, my childhood. There was a time when there was DJ Clue mixtape was a piece of value. So that's a tough one for me. I might have to tip the scale to DJ Clue on that.
Rest in peace, DJ K Slay.
Always.
The next one is Funk Master Flex or DJ Enough?
Funk Master Flex. We can't take away from him either. We can't take away from what Funk Master Flex did to the culture, did for the culture. I like Enough. Shout outs to Enough, but yeah, Funk Master Flex is the tunnel. There was a time where Funk Master Flex was considered, like in the top 5 influences of hip hop. Those that's me and your age. So remember that.
Hot 97 or Power 105?
That's good. That's a good one. Again, you're dealing with, I think, the legendary status more so. Of course, 105 is very good right now. On the come up and they're strong, but 97 is too legendary. 97,
Mets or Yankees?
the Yankees,
Beamer or Benz?
Benz,
$1 million worth of game or Drink Champs?
tough one again. I was on Drink Champ. Shout out to Nori. He gave me my flowers. um, I would have to say Nori. I would have to say Drink Champs.
Hennessy or vodka?
I don't promote alcohol, but when I did drink Hennessy,
Drill or trap?
they're very similar. I think drill music was born out of trap music. So then again, you're dealing with the legendary thing. So if drill music was born out of trap music, I would have to say trap.
50 Cent or Ja Rule?
50 Cent. And no shout out, much respect to Ja, but 50 Cent, he proved himself to be something different.
Papoose or Chic Luch?
Papoose.